Hey everyone, just want to show you a little project I'm working on. I have the original Black Seas Barracuda from when I was a kid. Built it straight from the box the day I got it for Christmas, and it's been on my shelf assembled ever since. I finally took it apart though. I started some assembly already, reassembly. I cleaned off a lot of the pieces, dusted everything, washed some stuff. I have the sails set aside right now. They're actually in excellent condition. Let me see if I can show you right here. What I want to do is modernize it. I guess bring it up to 2022 standards. So what I've done already, I replaced all the white pieces because a few of them were faded, a little bit yellowish. So now they're all nice and bright white. I replaced all the red flags, actually all the flags. These are the thick clip versions, the new ones that won't break so easily. I'm actually going to update all of the pirate flags to the new version. I know the design's a little different. I know some people prefer the old design, but I want this to match the new Barracuda, I guess, and like I said, bring it up to date, and I think it'll look nice. I still have the old flags, which I will show you right here. And those are the red oars. I'm going to replace those with brown oars. I don't know why they used red. I guess that was the only color available at the time. I'm not sure. But here, as you can see, I'll get a closer look. I'm going to replace all of these gray pieces, which are the old discontinued color yellow gray or yellowish gray. They came out with a bluish gray, but you know what? I want to match the new Pirates of Barracuda Bay. And I want it to be, a wood tone, which is this dark tan. So as you can see, I already got a lot of the pieces set up. I'm even going to replace all these clips here too. These are the old thin clips in the yellow, gray, and black. I have a whole bag here of the O-style black clips that are thick, so they won't break so easily. So this is going to be a nice little project. New flags, new bright white parts, new dark tan for the wood color. I'm not even sure if you can see here. You'll see it when it's fully assembled. I'm going to cut the video in a minute. I have these pieces installed here, which was a mod on I saw another YouTuber do this, which keeps the sails kind of from bending inward. It just, keeps them looking lively, I guess you could say. But I'll show you when it's done. Everything looks pretty nice. But I'm curious to see how this turns out with all the new modern pieces, modern colors, and just a full refresher, cleaned up, updated. And even these hinge plates here, I know some of these parts were in bluish gray, or yellow gray, I'm sorry. I'm going to replace these with just solid black. Got the minifigs all cleaned up. I had to replace a few of their hands too, because some of their hands cracked from holding the weapons for 30 years. So that's already been done with genuine Lego parts. And all right, I guess we'll see how this turns out. On another quick note, I just want to show you, I do have the Pirates of Barracuda Bay here. I really like the island setup. I actually don't want to disassemble it. I was going to do the ship, but the island turned out so nice, I kind of don't want to touch it. Luckily, I do have a second set still sealed in the box. I bought two directly from Lego when it was released. So I'm probably going to build the second one. I was going to keep it in the box and collect it, I guess hold on to it for like 10 years, but I think I'm done with that. I want to build it. I want to enjoy it. It's not about the money. It's about enjoying the Lego. So I think I'm going to build the other one in ship form, so I'll have both. And I'll have to find the name of this mock and post it in the description. I just built this today. I got the rest of the parts. It's the extension for the Pirates of Barracuda Bay. It adds a third center mast, like a center mast to the ship, extends the whole thing, adds some cannons out the side. It's a really nice mock. And it'll blend with the ship perfectly. I've seen some images, but I even ordered some extra sails, so I think that's going to be a really nice addition. As you can see, here is another one of my older pirate ships. Some extra minifigs for my medieval setup. Just to show you, these are Praetorian Guards from the movie Gladiator I created in Lego. I think they turned out pretty good. I got Achilles from Troy in both different forms. Some more minifigs, and some more classic pirate ships I have here from my childhood. And this one back here is one of my favorites. All right. This is the shelf that the Black Seas Barracuda will go once it's finished. I think I got these shelves on Amazon. They blend with the wall pretty good. I mean, the wall is not 100% straight, but they're, I guess, invisible brackets. And right next to it, here's another classic. I think the Caribbean Clipper. I even replaced all the white pieces here, so they're all nice and new, bright white. As you can see, the sails on this are in very good condition. I kept all my stuff in very good condition. It was hardly played with when I was a kid. I kept it mostly for display. I was always very careful with my belongings. As you can see here, everything's still original and 100%. And these are the mods I was talking about. I saw another YouTuber do, which, you know, keeps the sails looking nice and full. I did that on all the ships. It really is a nice little addition. And up top, we actually have a few more. Here's a few more classics. Sorry if you can hear that. That's my air conditioner kicking on. I actually ordered a lot of replacement white parts for this, for the skull in the back, so I might replace a lot of those. Some of them have a little bit of a yellowish tint, but I'm going to fix that. Even going to replace things like these blue flags, the ones with the thin clip. I'll probably end up replacing those, that pirate flag with the modern version. And I know this is another favorite. Like I said, this is all original right now. I'm probably going to replace a lot of these green flags. I might have done a few already. I'm going to do all of them with the thicker clip version, and I'm even going to replace all the old pirate flags. The clips are all intact on this, but I want to replace them with the new version anyway, with the thick clip. This way all the ships will match. Whole new look. And as you can see, I did the mod for the sails. Sails are all in excellent condition. I dusted all these off recently, cleaned them up pretty good with some paint brushes and air duster and everything else. So really nice, and I can't wait to put the Black Seas Barracuda back with the collection when it's done, and I'll have to show you. Final update for part 1. I'm going to make this a 2-part video. I have to order more parts off of Bricklink because I'm going to expand the modifications just a little bit more. I'm trying not to redo like the whole ship or anything. I want to keep the basic shape and the basic features. I just want to like make these small mods without getting too drastic. But just to give you an example, I'm going to tile all the railings like on the new Barracuda Bay. I think that looks a lot better if you can see in the distance there. Better than those little these little 1x1 studs over here. So I think that'll look really nice if it's tiled. I just need to get the tile pieces to go all the way across. I'm going to move the yellow over just a little bit, so this is all just a black tile piece. I think that'll look really nice. And up here, if you can see on the opposite side, I have that little 1x1 tile over here. I have an idea. They sell these slopes that are 3 studs long by 2 studs high, and I'm going to get a black one that's going to slope up right here to start it off. It'll eliminate that little tile on both sides. The new Pirates of Barracuda Bay has those pieces. So I think that'll be a nice like start to the upper railing. It'll slope up really nice to begin, and then the railing will come across with a tile and then go across here with tiles. Kind of like I have. I think that looks a lot nicer. The other thing I'm going to do, and I need the parts, as you can see I have a lot of disassembled here, I'm going to add these new lamps that are on the new Pirates of Barracuda Bay. And the Lego's using these for a lot of sets now, even the medieval sets, pirate sets, everything. So I'm going to update this using all these. I'm going to hang all 3 of the new lamps back here. Pirates of Barracuda Bay has those with like a little saucer on top. I'm going to do the same thing here so they have like almost an identical look or like a trademark look. I'm going to eliminate this and put like a little roof tile up here. I'm going to add the 2 hanging lamps here on both sides once I tile all this and get this done. As you can see, I got the dark tan plates. Like I mentioned in my other video or previously, I'm going to flatten this whole thing out. I removed the hatches that were on all 4 corners here. One, it's hard to get your fingers through the rigging here to even, let's say you could even get, or you lift up the hatch, you can't really like put anything in there or get to it. And then if it falls into the ship, you got to pick up the ship and shake it around and move it to get something out. I mean, it wasn't really a good play feature based on the location. I like the streamlined look, you know, that nice, just the flat, dark tan all the way across. I think it makes the deck look really nice. You have more play area. And the hatches just weren't needed. I couldn't get them in the right color anyway, but thinking about it, I'd rather have this look. I actually had some nice big plates, 4 of them exactly, to fill all 4 spots. I think they were 6x8s or 6x10s. I'm just waiting on 1 large plate up here and 2 large plates. One's a real big one, one's just a one width. And that'll fill up this whole front portion here. So you'll actually be able to put minifigures all up here. It'll be dark tan. So you can pose them. You'll have a whole front part of the deck here, which would be really nice. And the other thing I'm going to do, that same slope I was talking about earlier, I'm going to eliminate these 2 and put one of those nice yellow ones that slopes right up. I think they'll look nice. I'm going to tile all this with yellow tile. I might even put a little curved piece here instead of the L. And then finally, instead of the little face on the minifigure, I'm just going to put a yellow head, a plain yellow head. It's a little odd that had like a face with lipstick on it and everything. So switch that out. And I think once all these changes are made, I think this will be ready. At least how I imagined it. And as you can see, I already got the new flags. But yeah, I think that'll really modernize this ship, bring it up to 2022 standards. Let me know what you think, and stay tuned for part 2.